Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 6 of our legendary Fay Enchantress campaign, and things are starting to get a little bit hog wild down here in the south. So for some godforsaken reason, it looks like Talea decided to go to war with us. You saw in the last episode we had a couple battles with them at sea, which were very close, but now we have Alberic coming over to help the Fay Enchantress, and they're going to be pushing that threat back. And aside from that, we have a couple minor little upkeep things. So we do have this character, we need to move it up here, because that will allow us to do the quest for the Fay Enchantress, which I don't remember how difficult that one was. I don't know if I've ever done that quest battle, because her army right now is not the best. I mean, it's mainly just peasant archers with a couple cavalry units, so... Alright, looks fine. Somebody did have a pretty funny idea, too, which hopefully you're still watching, so you can see your dream come to fruition. So this is going to be Lady Netflix. So somebody suggested Lady Netflix and Chilfroy, which is really, really good. So she's there, and they're going to have a good time, I'm sure. So Marienburg is secured. Caron and the lands in the north are secure. Our economy is doing all right. You know, it's kicking. We have a couple little inefficiencies in terms of places with industry versus farms, but I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world right now. So, yeah, do we want to do this? Oh, 50% from the industry in the region. What do we have? We have this. It gives a little bit. Not too much, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if it's worth upgrading here. At a massive ore call. Down in this region, we look all good. The Fay Enchantress was going to do some recruiting this turn, or maybe just kind of, yeah, let the replenishment fully kick in. I mean, we can globally recruit some pretty heavy metal knights, but again, I don't know if we really need to. So we might as well get a little bit of movement going. Although we probably will just go at sea and just do that. So now we can get Alberic. He can come and chill out right here, and they can just get ready to move out together the next turn. Looks like public order is stable here. Castle Carcassonne is stable. Do we want to get any more like elite cavalry with Lewin? Lewin has a pretty nasty army for sure, because the questing knights for him have no upkeep cost, which is crazy good. We could upgrade. Now we got the poison archers and the basic archers. I don't want to go all cav, because if we have to fight siege battles, then you're just crap, right? Okay, so Dark Elves, we definitely would like to go crusading up there. I think Chilfroy and Lady Netflix will chill here and do their thing. And I think Lewin can just do a hard aggressive push up and just basically just go chivalry farm and get some experience. Braids of Bordello and Sartosa. Okay, so we're getting pretty close to doing both those quests. And yeah, we'll leave Chilfroy back. I think Lewin can handle this on his own. So we'll do a hard sail up here, up the coast. And Lewin's going to go just punish the Dark Elves and put them out of their misery there, which is fine. For you, we just need to find any regions where we have any... she's basically just been dealing with corruption. I think we have some Skaven corruption down here. Let's go ahead and check. It's mostly untainted, actually. I guess when you get rid of the Skaven, it gets rid of their corruption, too. Oh, I think we have it here, actually. Yeah, 93% Skaven corruption. Should be some over here. Nope, looks fine. Honestly, we don't have any too many corruption issues at all. And what else does she do? I mean, yeah, she's mainly an agent on the map, so I guess we could just keep using her as an agent. We could go level her up by having her do stuff there, or come north and deal with Dark Elf agents is probably the prudent play there. All right, very good. Castle Artois. Let's go ahead and get our trading resources up. Check for any trading here, and I promise you the turns will be a little bit faster once we get through our initial kind of upkeep on everything. High Elves, for some reason, the High Elf factions aren't our biggest fans. I'd like to be friends with them, like Tor of Rest especially. Be cool. It's unfriendly for some reason. Let's see what the main reason is. Yeah, great power. Yeah, that's fine. It's improving. So, you know, once we finish this, which is going to give us the Norskin and Dark Elf karate chopping, we'll do the High Elf diplomacy. Although we already got that, so it should be increasing. Yeah, no, that's already there. We already have the Dark Elf ones, which is, again, what we're really focusing on. And Greentide is kind of out of the picture for now. All right. The turn has passed. We move forward into the Great Beyond. It looks like the Dark Elves has decided to go to war with the 1,000 Maws, which is good, which means we could probably just wipe them out right now and be quite comfy. Should I take Skaven Blight, make it New Bretonnia? If only it wasn't a red settlement. Yeah, it's probably just like some subterranean city. Just imagine Bretonnian peasants occupying Skaven Blight's remnants there. Yeah, not too many Skaven threats. I wonder how the Greenskins are doing too. We haven't really encountered them. Pretty early in the campaign still. I think we're only on like turn 50 or something. Bretonnia, you feel like you're progressing faster than you are because of the rapid confederation. So, like, oh, I'm getting so much stuff. All right, Chivalry win against Norska. What do we want to do next? That's against Beastmen, which are pretty much a non-factor. Vampire Coast, a non-factor too. Wood Elves. I mean, we could just push into the forest, but I don't feel like dealing with all that drama too. So we get the double for dealing with the Greentide too. So we could just do that. We'll probably encounter some Greenskin soon, so we'll just keep doing that. Cool. All right, so Musion, let's upgrade the harbor here. And do we have farm economy here? We do, but we don't have the augmentation for it. Let's get that going. Chilfroy is hanging out with Lady Netflix and chilling, as the name would infer. Can we actually get out of this accursed storm? Looks like we can. Okay. Norscan armies are coming. Yeah, with Rakarth 19 stack, but Chilfroy can deal with that. Basically, we're just going to go cut the head off the snake and destroy all of his infrastructure. And Chilfroy can easily deal with this army, I'm pretty sure. Rakarth's level 13, but Chilfroy's got 2 paladins. He's got Knights of the Realm. He's got a lot of stuff that's pretty decent here. So, cool. You know what? Why not? Let's just upgrade this tap room just to keep the public order stable. As much as I feel like it's kind of a waste. All right, Paladin's level 15, not quite immortal yet. Could get the Lady's Mantle. We will be dealing with some Empire stuff here. How's this settlement look? Yeah, we could just go down to Lucchini and try and like bait them out. Problem is then they come over to Jabaro and just take it, and it's just like, it's playing Benny Hill, you know? So I feel like we need to, can we actually like land here? I don't know if we can. We should be able to. So what armies are we dealing with here? A 7 stack and then just a Haggard stack there. We have some RORs to recruit. We don't have the money for it at the moment. Could get the Holy Wardens. That's actually nice. Just have like one little unit. So we'll go to Massive Ore Call. We don't need that building at all. And the Fay. We can just get some sacrificial units here. We'll get you and the Beast Slayers of Bastogne. Yeah, we get that. We get some like, you know. The companions are a little bit pricey. So we'll just get these RORs for now just to make this fighting a little bit better. The Fay will move out. No, can we go by sea? So if we go by land, yeah, we can move through Skavenblight, I guess. But I feel like this is the better call. All right, so we do this. Alberic is going to go over here as well. Like so. No, you're going to go right here, buddy. Perfect. It's a little bit clunky when you're dealing with like these sea mechanics. Yeah. Okay. Is he going to be able to like land? Yeah, I think so. Then Faye can just go and she'll land here. 21,000 sack value. Well, she already has the trait for it, so we might as well. So let's land both of our armies here offshore. Can we do it? Let's see if that'll actually pull in my naval army. Doesn't look like it will, but honestly, I don't think it matters. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Although, that's a lot of stuff. Maybe we continue the siege here and kind of see what we can make happen. We just need to get Alberic ashore, if we can. There we go. That should do the trick. And that gives us like a shit ton of characters to work with. Yeah, that's fine. This will be a fairly, it'll be an interesting fight of sorts. They have a lot of handgunners, which aren't going to be too good against our archers. But let's go ahead and get the tower going, or just the battering ram, and then next turn we can attack that. Because, unfortunately, because of my fool of a took business, we did indeed lose our trebs, but it's all part of the game. You know, a little bit of laziness will cost you. So our agent, she's just kind of roaming around up north. She can try and wound that character. Hey, look at that. She's not taking any shit. All right, I think diplomacy's good. Next turn, let's pass. Chilfroy awaits the dreaded Norscan Rakarth armies. Lewin prepares to go ravage the lands of Rakarth. 21,000 gold, you know, you sure as hell know I'm going to take that, although it does slow down our victory pretty bad. I mean, yeah, the chivalry isn't the quickest resource. 21,000, it's so tempting. I feel like we've already looted enough. I don't know, guys. I wish this was a live stream so we could talk about it together and just kind of cackle as we continue to make bad decisions. Don't you dare declare war on me, bro. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Oh, look at that. Well, the thing about him is, did he just... Oh, it's come to an end. War may come soon. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he's going to even come out of the bushes. If he does, we can muster like some sort of an army to go down there. Chilfroy might have to hard march to the south, but usually in my experience, Mel Gibson doesn't leave his domain, even when he declares war on you. So, no problems there. All right, so Louis. All right, let's go ahead and run over here. Can we just do a simple landing here? It looks like we should be able to avoid the attrition from the high seas. Bretonnian army has landed, and we're ready to go to town and take out Rakarth's bases. Let's see how many bases he actually has. 4, okay. So we just need to find his 4th rat's nest, basically. And it looks like Wulfric is going to Marienburg. So let's go ahead and head on over just to be ready to intercept him, whichever direction he goes. The damsel can come over here too and just start trolling, using some actions to cause problems for our foes. And we do actually need to... Okay, hold on a sec. I was like, you're not getting crazy there, are you? So how are we doing on money? Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We could actually... I don't want the High Elves to just troll me here, so we're going to give a small gift and see if that'll help. Yeah, let's see if we can get like Tor of Rest to chill out. I don't want them landing off my coast and just giving us problems. Alright, it's fine. And yeah, I think we are still waiting here. Looks like this caster has got the fully stacked up Earthblood. We'll get Earthblood, screw it. All right, Fay, how's it looking here? Cool. Let's get in there and fight. They have mortars, which are going to be a bit of a pain, but I think our characters alone can solo this. So we'll just do that. We'll do lightning strike. We could even lightning strike that army out. But honestly, I'd rather just pull them in and get them all at once. Lightning strike, yeah, doesn't even give us a favorable battle. So yeah, let's just get them all at once, because it'll be easier to fight. I mean, although this army is unshielded spearmen, so an open field that would just be like an easy cleanup. Part of me wants to just get them while they're in there, though. But that is a shitload of dudes, like towers and mortars, like trolling us. I don't really have any way of shutting down the mortars effectively. Yeah, because where's that army going to go next? You know what? Yeah, let's just lightning strike them out. And we'll get them an open field, and that'll be like in most likely. Oh, but then I lose Alberic's forces too. Yeah. All right. We'll just take them all together. See you guys in the battle. All right, here we are. Let's see. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. So let's do this. Well, there are trees over here, and I guess there's trees obstructing on both sides here. So we just gotta go about it this way. There are mortars too, so arguably splitting up is probably prudent, but I think we're just going to be a little bit lazy about it because I don't think it matters too much. Got our character goon squad. We do actually have some of them are flying, so we got to micro them a little bit separately. We can have this battering ram go to the gatehouse here. Let's actually put the Holy Wardens on it since they have shields. They can probably take it a little bit better. Beast Slayers can be back here. Cavalry can be back there as well. And I think we're all good to go. Yeah, and Alberic's army will be rolling in soon too. All right, so let's move you guys up. Just get you here. There will be a little bit of tree obstruction, but that's fine. Get Alberic and his lady over here. And yeah, our other peasant archers can just move up and start and get ready to party. They can just kind of position like so. Go, my peasant archers. Yes, position yourselves at the walls and drop some hot payloads on them. And there's even more of those guys? Goodness gracious. We could have some of these brave peasant archers climb the walls even. All right, so paladins, you guys know the drill. We need to get in and disrupt the handguns. The handgunners are going to do some nasty damage for sure. And with Fay Enchantress healing, we should be fine. So let's pile you guys in. Let's pile you in. The Green Knight, they can go work on the gatehouse here. And the peasant archers are just going to kind of position here. Some of them getting wrecked right out of the gate. So we can actually just put them in a different group and withdraw them from the battle. Because we don't, you know, I'm probably just going to forget about them and then they're going to get owned. But right now you can see the dudes up in the walls have shut down the handgunners, more or less. And our bows will be in position soon. We'll take them out of this particular formation. And Alberic can go work on the gatehouse with the Fay Enchantress with the Damsel of Life as well. So we're getting in there. Archers are unloading some nice volleys, which is good. So mortars, though, are a bit of a problem. I don't know if we could actually shut down the mortars. There's a lot of spears and guns back there. So I think we're just going to have to take the mortars like champs. And it is pretty devastating against us, but, you know, it is what it is. So, all right, let's move you guys up like this. Try and get a little bit of a better angle. The walls will be ours soon. And as soon as we get inside with our goon squad here, I think we'll be sitting pretty. We can send the cavalry up to the other gatehouse so you can get a little bit of a flanking maneuver. We have some Earthbloods, but honestly, the peasants, they don't need healing. They're just hanging out. They're fine. Yep, looks like the paladin did disrupt the handgunners enough to cause problems. We can start moving over to the other handgunners, and I think we should be able to kind of get up and over here. And the peasants, once again, can start firing, so let's go ahead and take them out of this group so they shoot a little bit more effectively. And just fast forward as we focus on these units. Looks good. All right, very cool. So volleys of fire coming in. The one paladin did get back up in the sky. Let's go after the handgunners. I'm really tempted to actually go back there and just dive the frickin'... let's go ahead and do this. Put him in guard mode. Very good. How close are we to getting into the gatehouse? Only 44%. Yeah, once we get in there, we can pull back our other units. And honestly, if you really wanted to be super cheeky, guys, if you're like really trying to min-max, you don't even have to use your archers with an army like this. You could just use your characters and Mortis Engine with the Fay and just win the battle that way. And you would take zero casualties. But I think this is a little bit quicker, so we're just going to do it. Plus, it's more fun to watch, right? So, all right, favor of the Fay. We can awaken some wood up here on the gatehouse, which I think is actually a good call, considering how bunched up they are. Yeah, looks fine. And I think we have arcane conduits on our other character. We don't, unfortunately. All right, paladins, go. Go, go, go. Keep doing your thing. Peasants, let's go ahead and shoot at those spearmen right there. You guys have obliterated those units. Go ahead and start shooting at these handgunners right here. Our cavalry are looping around the back of the city. How are we doing here? Should be in soon. 78%. A little bit of fast forwarding here to get in a little bit quicker. Actually makes it go faster. 83%. Cool. So yeah, looks like a lot of damage going down. The peasant archers are certainly doing some work. A little bit of damage on them, but nothing that we can't, you know, live without here. So let's go ahead and get these guys over here now. And now that the gates are open, we can actually pull back our archers. I think we've done enough damage, and we can get the Fay and the paladins to kind of get in here and start really doing some nasty work. We can also just have the Holy Wardens pile in. And we'll get the archers to just chill, like, literally in the back of the map here. Because, you know, we don't need to take more damage. We might have to fight more armies here. So we'll do this, and we'll pull the Beast Slayers of Bastogne up too. We'll get them out of mortar range. So now we can start doing a couple fun things. We can start awakening the wood, favor the fate of the paladins, and the halberds, you know, will do some nice poke against us, but with the amount of healing we have, I don't think it's too much of an issue here. So, all right, good peasants, you've done your job for today. You've earned your meals for the night. Now let's move in the holy wardens who are rushing forward as our archers do pull back. How are the cavalry doing at the gatehouse? It looks like they're not quite in yet. So, yeah, you can see what I'm saying, right? Like Fay Enchantress, just like in multiplayer, like she's like a one-man army. She can just get in there and mortis engine everything down with the Mist of the Lady. All right, archers, go to the back of the map and just hang out. You want to keep them on the map, though, just to get the army losses going quicker. So awaken some wood. If I had Dwellers below, too. But honestly, awakening the wood might be more cost-effective for, like, Winds of Magic. Let's drop this. Holy Wardens can pile in. We took some light mortar fire, but nothing we can't survive. What do we have here? Spears? Yeah, honestly, we don't want to push through spears. We'll just break down the gatehouse so we have options here. All right, a little bit of fast forwarding. So yeah, we just do this now. We can go ahead and drop some big heals right here on all these units. You can see the health goes right back up. And cool, just keep bumping and grinding, man. Get those Holy Wardens, get through those units. And it's only a matter of time before we get to the back of the city and get to those juicy, juicy spearmen. Our poor peasant archers are just getting destroyed. We'll get our infantry in, because the RORs are probably going to disband at some point, you know. So I don't mind them taking a little bit of damage. Mortar fire probably doing more collateral damage than it is like actual efficient damage now. Oh, we actually do have the trident. Shit, I keep forgetting about this. We could have been using this the whole time. Well, all right, Alberic, let's have you pile over here and drop the trident to finish off these guys. Oh, yeah, it's one of those stupid city things. It's just not going to work. Okay. Cool. So that unit is completely buckled. Let's go around the corner with our other characters. A little bit of handgunner fire. Always good for the soul. And these guys should be able to move in and just kind of creep around the back and go deal with those spearmen. All right, so those gates have been breached. We can pull back the cavalry because we don't want to be doing any of that business there. And it looks like it's mostly spearmen. We do have Helm of Discord also. We haven't been using it. All right, cool. So get in there. Fay Enchantress value so far is currently 1,800. No surprise. Looks like one of our characters is a little bit damaged, so we can go ahead and drop an Earthblood on him. Favor of the Fay on Alberic as well. Yeah, you can see the Paladins with like the saucy stat line and the itemization we've given them can actually deal with a lot of, you know, things that would normally be counters. The Beast Slayers are being slain by the beasts of the Empire. All right, let's go. Let's go out here. So they're down for the count. Let's go in and just take out the enemy lord. Probably could have done that earlier. Alberic, once again, kind of getting business, but let's go ahead and Earthblood him here. Stop off that army. Looks like we took some overcast damage, too. How are we doing? All right. Looks like the lord is in a little bit of trouble. The paladins may have bitten off more than they can chew. I don't think so. So just keep going. Keep attacking that character there. We'll get him eventually, as long as we keep clicking. And this blob is pretty much getting karate chopped. Yeah, we'll definitely look at the Fay Enchantress value after this is over. All right, another healing on Alberic. Our other damsel could drop a heal on the two paladins here. Make sure they don't get in trouble. And now we just need to get our characters back here. Can we get past these guys? Not quite. Okay. Looks like, yeah, unfortunately, our Holy Wardens are pretty much down to 10 models. We'll tell them to withdraw. Because we're going to disband them. The upkeep isn't worth it, honestly. All right, there you go. Battle's won. Fay Enchantress value as promised. Yeah, no biggie, just 2,500. All right, see you guys in the campaign now. Cheers. All right, there we go. I guess we could have actually chased down more units just to get rid of that second army. Oh God, I want it. Oh, you know, we're just gonna occupy it. It's fine. I'm not hurting for money. It's really tempting, but I do want to start getting chivalry, like, and progressing in that regard, and not keep, like, you know, being tempted by the dark side. Trait gain legend, gained by winning more than 90% of battles. Ooh, plus 50 chivalry. Holy, and unbreakable. Damn, that's strong. We got to get the Fay, the Sword of Cain, and then she's going to be the true terror. Okay, so we have all these buffs. Power Familiar is good. Winds of Magic is always saucy. Level something or other here, so we'll get the Wound Maker. And it looks like Alberic's army is can actually do some recruiting too. I can't remember which way we were going. Servant of Manon, yeah, and then we get the Lightning Strike here for him. All right, so local recruitment does have some no peasant archers though, which is kind of obnoxious. Yeah, for some reason the AI likes to build that building. Yep, growth is good. We don't need this per se. We don't need this. We're going to go for the farm economy. We do have a paladin recruitment here, actually, which is cool. Can we get some? Ooh, we don't. Next turn, we can get some. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Back to Massive Forecall to cancel some stuff. Most likely. Yeah, let's cancel this so we can recruit our paladins now. Because we actually get 2 more paladins here, which come at level 8. So Chivalry plus 10. I think they all give the high Chivalry. Ward save is really good. Leadership for all knights in the army. We don't care about that. So we'll get you, and then the other one we can get will be next turn. All right, for you, Mighty Knight of Bretonnia. We don't need more training paladins. We just need more dudes in combat. We'll get the Pegasus, hard to hit, Deadly Blade. Oh, that's so good. And he's got like ward save items too. So we'll put him in the Fay's army. Who can we hook up? Looks like most of our items are active right now. Potion of Speed is better than nothing. And I think, you know, Hedge Wizard's fine. It'll give some goodness there. Yeah, the Fay is currently recruiting. We can get rid of the Holy Wardens for now. And the Beast Slayers we'll just keep, just in case. And looks like we actually do have enough money to get some minor buildings here. Yeah, nothing too crazy. And I think we do have the unique building in Borderlow. Did we get that? Or what level do we need to be? Oh, shit. How did I forget that? Growth, Control, Wine. Yeah, we should have gotten that way earlier. Fool of a took. I am. Fool of a took. All right. Chilfroy's chilling. Lewin has landed off the shores. The city is ours. Let's pass the turn. Fay Enchantress got the trait, and that character moves in and should trigger the quest battle for the Fay Enchantress next turn, which we could probably do, even with, I don't know, her army's pretty bad. It's just peasant archers. Okay, what we'll do is we'll clean up the fights in the south, and we'll maybe end the episode with the Fay Enchantress quest battle. Hopefully we could just wipe out Rakarth too. Colonizing that island seems like a silly idea, because it's all uninhabitable. That's why I don't like messing around up in Norska, like the attrition, and it's just miserable. You can do it. It's just a slog, you know? I feel like the Greenskins are, there's Badlands attrition there, but I find it's not as punishing as the Snowlands. I don't know why, I just get that feeling, but I don't know the actual science behind it. Well, hopefully those Norscan characters do not take out my character, and I get the quest done. Okay, we got that. The Greenskins don't like us. Construction costs for all buildings for how many turns? 10 turns, shit. Recruitment costs for all armies. Yeah, I think we'll do that, because we aren't really recruiting too much now. Okay, Chalice Potions. Okay, moving along. Change from parent. Okay. Move any character to Corone. Oh, okay, well, that shouldn't be too hard. Well, anyway, she needs to head back and get out of here, so. We have some folks in Corone, so we'll just get the lady here. Looks like, oh, no, wrong way. You go over to Corone. We'll get that next turn. Yep, oh, okay, it's right there. Chalice Potions. Can we actually teleport to it? Okay. Yeah, now we can. Very cool. So Wulfric is chilling here. We can go give him the business. He's got champs, so it's going to like think the bounce power is good for him, but in reality it shouldn't be. Like that army will get eviscerated. I think we can even just auto-resolve this. So we're ahead on the balance. What are we going to lose to Knights of their Own? We could just re-recruit them. Yep, totally fine. We lost a couple Knights and wipe out the army. Save us the effort of having to just cycle charges his units for a period of time. And oh, we get to win a battle at sea. Hell yeah, that was actually great. So Chilfroy, yeah, he needs Dark Elf, Greenskin, or Legendary. So we need to get Rakarth with Chilfroy. So for you, Magical Reserves. Bison's Wild Form Scouting is always good for more items. 2 Paladins, I believe they both have the Pegasus. We'll get the Lady's Mantle. Missile Resist is a good stat. It is a good stat. Chilfroy, head to Marienburg. Enjoy your time off. And was this the Lifecaster that we were trying to get for him? Does he have a Lifecaster? I think he's just rocking a Beastcaster. He really needs a Lifecaster in that army. Oh, we got Paladin options here. Although I think getting the Paladin in the south is probably the better idea. So let's do that. All right, down here, let's go ahead and that's a nice city right there. That is a very nice city. Melee defense, melee attack. Okay. And then for you, we do the same thing. And hard to hit. And Deadly Blade. Cool, so Fay Enchantress can get her new Paladin. He is ready. He can join that force. So now we have 3 Paladins in that army. And the Fay Enchantress, I mean, I guess we could do the quest battle. It's going to be a little bit messy, a little bit micro-intensive, but nothing that we can't handle. So do we want walls here? I mean, you don't really need them too much. Sometimes with these big cities, you want it. Lucchini is going to give us the goods too. So maybe we just head down to Lucchini first and get that. Can we reach it? We can't quite reach it, but we'll get it next turn. All right, so the Fay's heading there. Alberic can head back over here at this point, I think. We have some upgrade options at Tabaro. Yeah, again, you don't really need gatehouses too much. We do have the farm infrastructure. And then for you, we have some tradable resources. Looks great, man. It's always a good feeling when you're just like spamming upgrades. I mean, that does give us some money, even though, you know, we don't have it. It's more designed for this. And we can also get this building here. Yeah, it gives us more damsels, although the armory probably is the better choice. Because you want to get the armory in like every high level place you can, basically. So we'll just do that first. Can we not afford that? Man, that's expensive. Okay. I guess we'll just get the economy building, and then the armory will be the next building there. We want to get the +2 armor in as many places as we possibly can. Cool. Everything looks good. We have some unspent points here on this character. And now Lewin can just pretty much go to town on the whole island here. So let's go ahead and continue the siege. It's a pretty wimpy little army there, but still we have to pay the troll toll because we didn't bring a trebuchet, so we'll just kind of get in there the old-fashioned way. And Chilfroy is chilling. As a matter of fact, he can march back up to Corone and re-recruit the knights that he lost. It's fine. Marienburg is upgrading, which is not a bad idea because it does have that income structure. And Sophia is going to be more of a campaign character anyway, so she's heading back south. Alberic hasn't moved. Where does he want to go? We definitely want to be friends with the dwarves if we can. As a matter of fact, we need to do some goodness here. So let's go ahead and do friendship with the dwarves so we can have an easy conquest there into the Greenskin lands. Yeah, I mean, that seems like a pretty good choice for the Fay. We'll get Sartosa. Alberic can just move down with the Fay Enchantress, actually. I think it's fine. Could get this building. What level is it? It's level 3. Have that. Don't really, I mean, walls here. I guess it's okay. Yeah, I guess it's fine. With Bretonnia, you can be very liberal with walls. Most of the garrisons, like even without walls, are fine. You can see like this building here. Check this out. It's like, it's pretty good. No, it's pretty good. Settlement besieged, the Isle of Wights. Yes, it is. We will raise it to the ground and get much chivalry in the process. The 1,000 Maws lurking up in the north, perhaps eyeing Chilfroy. Yeah, we'll take out the Dark Elves, no problem. We definitely want to buddy up the dwarves and the elves. It looks like the dwarves have expanded into those lands there. Oh, did the dwarves take Skavenblight? It looks like they might have. Well, good on you guys. I mean, I guess it's subterranean, so, you know, what's not to like, right? So the dwarves here want a military alliance. Who are you fighting with? Okay, it looks like this would actually be not a terrible thing, so sure, why not, bud? That's fine. They're not like, you know, there's no issues with anyone that I'm, you know, pals with, so as long as there's no cross-contamination there. The turn is ours. Down south, Children of the Lady. Ooh, look at that, military training. I don't know if I think we could recruit a couple paladins still. Maybe we're at our capacity, I'm not sure. I think we're at our capacity for both of those. Yeah, what the hell is this shit? Friggin' border princes? God. He's getting over here giving us all his grief. It's like right around the bend here. So what we do is we send Alberic back, because he's going to be able to deal with that. We'll just get Alberic. Yeah, no, Alberic is where? There you are. Okay. So let's get you back to the city. We'll get the other paladin in your army. Should be able to fend that off. It's just like a state trooper stack. And then can we get you in? Looks good. We'll get you, and then we could also recruit some. The garrison there should be reasonable enough to win that battle. And then we can also recruit some RORs if we want to. Get you and get you for now, and yeah, that's fine. That might keep them honest. We'll see. Okay, Lucchini's got a 20 stack. Anything else we want to get going here? We're going to build the peasant tech there. Take a growth building for now, which is fine. And castle, yes, no. Actually, let's cancel the growth building. Cancel that and get the blacksmith here at the castle. Man, 4,000, are we just short? We're like short every turn. We just keep like spending money on other things. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. All right. Chilfroy's chilling. I don't see any imminent threats to our lands here, so Chilfroy can head back to Corone and enjoy some wine and time off. You can also recruit a couple knights, although I think we'll save our money now. And the Isle of Wights will be ours, so let's raise this to the ground and then go back into encampment stance. Looks fine. Let's raise that, which does give us 30 chivalry, which is really nice. That's probably one of the quicker ways. Ah, the blessing of the lady is upon us. Very good. So we'll take these foul brutes out, and then we should be good in that area. Beloved Son of Bretonnia. Casualty replenishment for different knight units. And we have the lowborn militia, the clarion call for the barracks, which we don't really care about. Ah, yes, we get the mighty steed. Suddenly Lewin is a unholy terror. Foe seeker. And for you, let's get you foe seeker. All right. So unfortunately we can't encamp. We can't really heal up. That's the one downside of just raising the territories. We have to kind of do it the old-fashioned way there. And for you, we can have you head out to sea and just harass the Dark Elf agents if we can. Looks like she actually had a point. Okay, what points do you have? Let's give you a wound. Just, you know, the less agents running around, you know, I'm good with that. So now we do have the 4,000 from that battle. Let's go ahead and get the blacksmith. And I don't think he gives us the armor until we get to the second tier, so it's going to be a little while. Especially if we're being chivalrous and whatnot, trying to actually climb here. Yeah, 2,000 to win the campaign. Yep. Should get there pretty quick. All right, we got the 20 stack. They have a garrison. It's pretty subpar. The Fay's army on the surface doesn't look that scary, but the Fay Enchantress is a hard carry, and she's unbreakable now, which is pretty terrifying. Yeah, all right, that's fine. So Lightning Strike still applies a penalty when you use it. So we'll pop this, and we'll see you guys in the battle in just a moment. All right, here we are. Let's get our archers up on the high ground. If we can like force the fight here too, what's really strong is basically, I think are all 3 of our dudes flying? That's really nasty. Now we have like a really cheesy goon squad. Our cavalry can lurk back here. The archers, let's go ahead and pop lock and drop that group. So we put them here, and then if they have handgunners, they just can't draw a line of sight on us. Fay Enchantress and the knight can be here. 3 and 4, 3 and 4. And yeah, we got our little cheese squad here too. So yeah, I think there's handgunners in this army. I can't quite remember. We could go attack and just kind of pick at the weaker sides of the formation. If you guys are like really trying to min-max too, I figure it's pertinent to just share these lessons here. It would be very easy to just run in circles with these paladins like this and waste all the ammo of this AI army, right? But we're not going to do that. We don't need to do that. So let's go ahead and pull you guys back. Just juke back there. Move our archers over to the weak side of the formation. Get our cavalry. Some of them can lurk over here, because that would probably take us like 10 minutes, and I feel like, you know, it's fine. We don't need to do that. So, you know, if you're in a desperate situation, you know, if I was, I would definitely do it if it was like going to lose the campaign or have a disaster, but we don't need to here. Okay, so moving in, the peasant archers will move here like so. Let's go ahead and walk. We got the Fey, we got the cavalry around the flank here. The triple paladin goon squad should be in a group somewhere. Let's go ahead and move you guys back just so we don't get shot. Very good, and we're almost in range. Let's go ahead and scoot up a tiny bit. There we go, just the tip. Now we can move in on those mortars over there, so let's do that. Let's do this. Let's get the Fey going in as well. Yeah, the mortars should have been shut down earlier. I was not paying attention to those. And we can just start riding down some of the troops here. I think they have some greatswords or something in this army. I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, we'll just move in with the paladin characters, and the Fey will move in with the Green Knight, and all should be good in the realm. So yeah, the mortar teams can't run away super quick. And here they come. So let's go here. Let's get you guys going here, maybe going after the leadership. The handgunners are certainly a very, very choice target to take out too. So we'll just get into the handgunners with the paladins. Mortar should be offline momentarily. We'll move in here with these characters, with the Fey and the Green Knight. We'll just start getting a little crazy. And the peasant archers can scoot up and just start shooting when they get in position, which is going to be awesome. So yeah, that is offline. The Fey engine is going. Although we do take a pretty substantial blow there from that character. Look at him, what a champ. Let's awaken some wood here in a moment. We have our paladins kind of just fighting in a circle beating situation over there. The beast slayers are just hanging out. And the peasant archers should start shooting here any moment. Yep, they're almost in range. Who needs them? All right, so the mortar's offline. We are fighting a city battle. 3 paladins are obviously very jacked. We can use Alma Discord to really nullify the stats of our foes here. How's the Green Knight get whooped on so hard by this character? My goodness. Let's give some freaking sauce to him so we can start fighting back here. All right, let's go. Get him. Get him, Green Knight. Show him the meaning of Gilles. All right, so those archers back there are offline for now. The Grail Guardians here can go after the crossbowmen. 3 paladins are doing great work, and it looks like we're finally starting to give it back to this lord a little bit. So, yeah, the archers, yeah, they're pretty much in range here. So we can just move up a tiny bit more. Get a couple of you guys shooting at him, and that should do the trick. All right, so halberds, we obviously want to stay away from those. Fay Enchantress can drop some more heals here. This mighty lord here of Talea is no joke. He's doing his people proud. I could just pull in the Paladin Goon Squad, but I feel like they're getting a nice little grind on in that blob there. We also can awaken the wood around them, and that's just going to do a ton of value. Yeah, the Lord's gone now. Cool. So slam into these guys. I believe this is a city fight since they are in the city, so I don't think we're going to have to like chase or anything. Paladin's like occupying like half the army. Very good. Yeah, Alberic should be able to deal with the border princes. The strangest shit ever. The friggin' border princes of everyone, you know? In battles like this too, healing like your peasants and things like that isn't as impactful, but basically what you want to do is before you hit end battle, for anyone who's new to campaign, you basically just want to gather your single entities and heal them up. Because then when you get back on the campaign map, they'll be in better shape. So do this. It's really good with vampires because you can actually resurrect models. As far as HP goes, it doesn't matter. It's based on model count for multi-model units. So if you want to like Earthblood, it's more impactful with vampires, like I said, because you can actually raise models. So we're just doing this. We're maxing out the HP. Again, normally I'll just skip this, but I'm just showing you guys this time. So, all right, see you on the campaign map. Cheers. All right, we took 23 losses, pretty good. All right, we're gonna stay chivalrous. We've been bad for plenty of our campaigns. Superior attacker, ooh, plus 50 chivalry. I like that. That's good. You can see all those like little things really speed you up pretty quick. Sacred Duty for Grail Knights, Grail Guardian units. It's not bad. We're not quite to that point where we need to be recruiting those though. So girdled and gold ward save. Ooh, we'll get that. It's actually really good for the Fae because she actually likes to be in the thick of things, kind of getting down and dirty. Scarred Veteran. The percentage based stats are really good. Anything we want to do here? We can upgrade the growth building and Yeah, that's fine. So we actually do have a forge here, which is an unfortunate position for that. So we're going to go ahead and demolish that. For this region, we can go ahead and do... There is a little bit of Untainted, and so just to stabilize the region, we'll do that. And then we just need to... I mean, they'd probably even take a peace treaty right now, but I do need SARTOSA, so... Unfortunately, there will be no peace. And for the border princes, which I have no reason why... to understand why they don't like us. Yeah, they don't want peace. They're strength rank 7, actually. Pretty formidable. They have trade with the dwarves. The dwarves obviously not going to like the fact that we're fighting the border princes, but it seems to be deteriorating. If I could get some sort of a... like join war against Grimgore's Ardboys, and then a non-aggression as well. You see, yeah, that's not going to work. I really don't want to fight the dwarves, but it might have to happen, which would be fine. Against the dwarves, we can just get like a Royal Hippogriff Knight stack and really abuse them, like really, really bad. All right, any recruitment we want to do at Corone? Looks like we're all paladined out here. Artois, you know, our damsels are at our cap as well. And Lewin is chilling. It's past turn. Continue taking out the Dark Elves and crusading up in these lands. And, oh yeah, I forgot that character. Wolfric at the Ice Drake Fjord, just being haggard as usual. Yep, out to sea you go. And we'll just move, we'll encamp, we'll replenish for a turn with the king and just keep working on that army. We might not auto-resolve the next one, just to kind of, you know, make sure the HP is reasonable, but... yeah, I don't know, the dwarves, we got to keep an eye on them. If we start beating up the greenskins, they're going to like us. Obviously, I'd like to end the conflict as quickly as possible with the border princes. Let's see if they actually attack here. I'm curious. Are they going to move in? They are. Okay. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Especially if the Fay Enchantress gets back up there, then we can really, really just give them the dirty. So I could hard march with Fay. I'll evaluate the battle here, too, anyways, and see if we just want to fight it with Alberic. Faction destroyed. Karen Carr. Crooked Moon, of course, dead as usual. And we got Life Bloom Invasion. We'll just keep going up to try and get the regrowth. And Dwellers Below, honestly, is probably better. All right, so we need to maintain 50% for the encamp stance, so we're just going to move here. Looks like Rackhart's coming down, which is cool. And we'll just encamp for a couple turns and then just make our way through. And I mean, if they want to keep colonizing that, too, we can basically just chain... we could just chain it. Fay Enchantress could also teleport and do a request battle, which, again, I think we'll save for the end of the episode. Massive Forecall has some upgrading options. Let's see what else does. Castle Artois does, too. Very cool. Let's get the big castle upgrades. And Fay Enchantress, what's going on? Do we just go wipe these guys out? I think it might not be a bad idea. The garrison's pretty sad, too. I think we just come down there and end it. We need to get the farm economy here. Yes, get the peasants. Release them. Alberic. So if the garrison sallies out to meet them in open field, for some reason it doesn't like my chances. Although, yeah, this would be a stomp. Because we have 3 cav units, which will corral all these archers. Alright, we'll do that at the end of the turn. That's fine. That'll be our final order of business. A couple grindy battles here in this episode, but nothing that we can't handle. So let's get the peasant economy going. Let's get the trade resources up. And let's go ahead and also see who we're trading with and who we're not trading with. All right, so trade. Who could trade with us? Just kind of evaluating our options here. Evres. They're starting to like us a little bit more, which is cool. Hey, look at that. Cool. That's a good start. We're starting to become pals with the High Elves, which is awesome. Evres is reasonably powerful too, I think. Yeah, he's strength rank 5, so that's cool. Here, can't quite get anything with them, but as long as Evres isn't the one, because they're like right off our coast, you know, then we're aces. All right, so let's move down. I think there is attrition here, actually. So we could attack the army outside the city that's mustering and pull out the garrison. What does the garrison look like? Yeah, it's just a couple state troopers, honestly. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's go take him down. We'll get the city as soon as that's done. It's like some little chihuahua going crazy outside. Let's see what they look like. Yep, that's fine. We'll just auto this. Wow, look at that. Holy shit, that did a ton of damage for how good of an auto that was. A 57%? Yeah, let's take that, sure. It'll heal our Grail Knights back up to full. And then we can just move in and get the city here. It's going to take some babysitting. Definitely going to take some babysitting. SARTOSA is ours. All right, very cool. So we got a vineyard. We have a control building. We do get extra paladin. No, we don't. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. And yeah, awesome. SARTOSA is ours. I think they're pretty much out of the picture now. Have any bases left? Nope. Okay, so they're pretty much going to be gone next turn. Corruption here is going to be an issue, but Fay Enchantress has like plus 1 million uncorrupted. You hear the Chihuahua just like cheering for me right now. It's like, get him, take him out. I hear the neighbors scolding the poor thing. All right, let's go ahead and get the paladins going. Foe Seeker. Very good. All right, excellent. So that threat is dealt with, and, you know, we need to replace those knights eventually anyways. We could do some global recruitment. We can get Pegasus Knights, actually, which is kind of fun. Pegasus Knights, in my experience, not the hugest fan. Can we get peace with Mel Gibson? I don't know why he doesn't like us. Maybe it's because we're like pals with the dwarves here. So how are we doing here? Turns until point surplus. And so in 9 turns, we can upgrade this to its maximum tier. So in total, it's going to be 14 turns before that happens. But then we get our Pinnacle Knights. We basically get the big boys. We can recruit Grail Knights now, but, you know, Grail Guardians, we need level 5. So all the Knights we want to make a Doom stack out of, we can't quite get yet. SARTOSA. Let's go ahead and do the Control and Untainted. For here, let's go ahead and marshal out and fight them in open field. And I think this will be a good victory here. So we'll see you guys in the battlefield in just a moment. Yeah, I forgot to put vows on my new paladins, so I'll make sure to do that before the end of the round here. Johnny has a lot of like little funky things like that to remember. All right, so how is our characters doing? Alberic is still not quite high enough to get his big pimpin' mount, so he can be 2 here, you in 3, and then the cavalry basically just need to hammer down and just destroy the gun lines here. But we're gonna wait for our garrison to get here, and then we can go from there. So we get another paladin. He can go with the Groon Scud on the ground, although I think he's on foot. And yeah, we actually have a fair amount of infantry in this army, believe it or not. All right, 4. Let's kind of creep you guys around the side here, ever so slightly. And these Knights of the Realm can go ahead and creep up too. All right, so let's move up. Let's get your characters going. Alberic does have the Trident, which is really strong. And oh, it looks like some loose handgunners in the trees here, which is an awesome little pick for us. Move you guys up like so. And yeah, looks like everybody's on the path to glory here. So those guys should be rode down to an extent. Our other cavalry can come around the back and get the mortars. And then the archers can get in position. We just need to make sure we don't get Last Samurai here for some stupid reason. And our infantry will move up and just get in front of things here in just a moment. But first, we'll finish off these handgunners. It's a lot of handgunners. It's definitely a lot of stopping power. All right, yeah, let's go up around the top. Let's get you guys going, kind of unlock the groups here. Now we can just start going to the swordsmen. Let's get Alberic and company going, and this paladin needs to run up and do his thing as well. Very good, so those handgunners are destroyed. Let's go ahead and move around, get away from the spears. How are you guys doing? All right, you got more guys coming in every moment. They can go right up the pipe here. And cool, yeah, just keep blasting, man. Let's go into these guys for now. Alberic can make him splish, splash, taking a bath. No. Oh, no, we don't want that angle. Stop it, Alberic. Okay, we stopped it, cool. Get the mortars. Mortars actually doing some respectable damage against our forces. You guys can come under and get on them, and you guys can move over the top and hopefully take them out. And the archer lines seem to be doing pretty good for us. Yes, they are. So let's go ahead and do Alberic's Trident. Take out some of those units, get into this big juicy handgunner line, and hopefully it'll actually go off. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Shoot! Shoot! Shoot her! So archers are back in business. Let's go ahead and start going into these guys. We do want to do as much damage as we possibly can to this army because we're going to have to chase it down. So basically, after the battle's over, I will be doing some dogged pursuit on them. And now our infantry corps is here. Here to save the day. The mighty infantry. The joke of legendary campaign. All right. Let's go. What do we got? Some swordsmen. Get on these guys. We have all the cavalry just saturating into the handguns, which is great. And then these guys can come and get on those handgunners right there. Very good. So infantry, chase. Looks like our heroes are ready. Let's go ahead and jump on the legendary lord if we can. Well, not legendary lord, but their basic lord, more or less. Knights of the Realm actually kind of getting worked on a little bit here. Maybe we should pull those guys back. I think those are the ones that are part of the garrison, though, so it doesn't matter too much. Let's move you guys up. You guys advance up. Advance up. Go, go, and go. And our character goon squad should reach their lord here in just a moment. We have more troops to kind of pursue their handgunners here. You go there, and you just keep pushing into the guns in the forest. Although it looks like we might need some help here, so let's get the foot squires. Foot squires definitely can pump those dwarven legs. Maybe catch them down. We'll see. All right, so we're getting on the character here. Trying to bring him down. I think we have our paladin. Let's go ahead and use... That's Alberic. He looks so similar to just a regular paladin. Played Alberic's campaign. That was a really enjoyable campaign. Alberic's campaign is harder than Fay's, I think. Starting with Musion there, I think especially for newer players, is difficult. Like, Musion's starting army, you actually have to micro a bit to win that battle against Musion in the early game. But the Fay Enchantress, I think, is much stronger in the early game, in my experience. All right, Trident will be up here in about 23 seconds. Army losses should be kicking in soon for this army. We'll just do a little bit of fast forwarding as we continue to chase things down. And our goon squad should be able to get their lord, at which point we could wipe out the army next turn. Yeah, you watch it. Just kind of be taking down my caster here. All right, some swordsmen still going. Paladin's doing his thing. Let's go ahead and charge down these guys here. Charge those handgunners. Looks like the enemy lord is dead. Pull back these cavalry. And where do we go with these characters? I guess we just get in here. We could even use the trident. Just splash them down. Goes full Aquaman on them. Shattering, shattering. Mostly breaking here. Army loss is kicking in. And there you have it. All right, guys. We're going to clean up here in a moment. We'll see you guys after the battle's over, because no need to make you guys watch this. Cheers. All right. That's it. Close victory. We shall offer them redemption. Yes. And it looks like their tattered remnants will be running away. Reared and ready for a juicy auto-resolve. So we're at 604 right now. Our chivalry is rapidly climbing here as we smash the unchivalrous border princes. How dare they go against... There's like other greenskin threats and Skaven, and of all things, they decide to go after me. So it is what it is. Anyways, they're taken out. We got some nice level ups. Alberic getting close to his mount. Not like super close, but... Thankfully, we were able to get Alberic before the AI was able to ruin his tree, so that's nice. So we got Lightning Strike. We're done with the blue tree. We get Scouting to get more magical items, and you already have a Pegasus. We'll get you Foe Seeker. Foe Seeker can be useful. And we can recruit some peasants here, I think. Actually, do we want to get any knights of any sort? 200. I mean, I feel like we don't need them. I feel like we simply don't need them. We're doing fine without them. We can get a Forge here, which is good. Untainted. The Untainted building's nice too, but the Forge, like I said, really has a powerful multiplicative effect. So, all right, let's pass the turn. See what's cracking up north. Lewin is in encamp stance. Looks like the Dark Elves are maybe coming to defend their realm. I'm not sure. Yeah, I always forget about this one character. Non-aggression pacts negotiated between Bretonnia and Yvresse. Very good. Yeah, we need to look at some of the other big powers like Empire and see if we can get some, good relations with them. I'm pretty sure we're on good terms with most of the other factions here. It's really strong. Bretonnia really has like a really ingrained built mechanics to ally with everyone. It makes the campaign so much easier in the late game. When you're playing like an evil faction, you're just constantly battling. Although, at times the vampire counts do dominate the Empire. In most campaigns, actually, I find the AI vampire counts do better. So, all right, we'll see if we can get peace with them. And then what happens is, you have the vampire counts and, potentially war with the greenskins too. If the greenskins become a powerhouse and roll over the dwarves, things get pretty wild. 624, we're almost at the middle threshold. It's really a landslide. So diplomatic relations with dwarves. Let's go ahead and do that with the men of Sigmar now. And we do have the quest battle for Chilfroy's got Lightning Strike. Great Guardians of the Lady. Yeah, we're going to keep going that way. I don't think we can get his big mount yet. No, not quite. No, 14 for that. Physical resist, that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll get that. Ward save for your boy Chilfroy. The Dark Elves appear to have landed. Rakarth is here. Ooh, that's going to be a nice Royal Rumble. Although I think I'm going to have to... So what I'll do is I'll get Lewin. I'll move back to this island here. Like so. This is a cursed place, that's for sure. And he will go into his encamp stance here, and we'll see if we can get Rakarth to like overextend in this direction. We actually have this Agent 2, which we can bring over to help. Let's go ahead and land here. She can try and pick off some of those Dark Elf characters that are just trundling at our doors. Can't quite get that going. Do we want to just get trade resources? Yeah, Marienburg. Marienburg's gonna have rebellions every now and then, but we'll just pop down there with Chilfroy and he'll chill all over their faces. All right, tap room. Do we need it? Yes, we do. Public order isn't great, so let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, Alberic's doing his thing. The dwarves should be improving. Like that's pretty big. That is big. And then in future turns here, we should be able to get some trade with them. Let's see if we can get peace with these guys. Yeah, okay. I don't know what they were on about. Let's see if we can just like offer them some money for a peace treaty. I just want the dwarves to like us, so I'm like, offer payment. Let's go ahead and just do like 1,300, whatever. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm sure they'll give it to us in the future here. Yeah, I don't think it'll be a problem. So for SARTOSA, we definitely want to get the Untainted building first, because that is going to be very important in dealing with that nonsense. So yeah, the Fay has most of her good abilities up in the top line. We'll go here. She's level 19, so plenty of room to spare. Let's just get Earthblood going, and then we can go down to Dwellers Below. Dwellers Below is really good, actually. Global recruitment options. Yeah, we don't have any infrastructure for any like really crazy elite cavalry yet. Now we need to do the vows on you. Pledge to duty. Rank up 5 times, and then we need to do it with you too, I think. I think he was the other new one. Pledge to duty. No, pledge to chivalry. Yeah. Should have done that. I missed 1 or 2 check marks there, but it's not the end of the world. It's fine. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for this episode. We'll be back soon with the next one. I think everything's going pretty smoothly. We're about to hit that 800 tier here, especially as we start punishing Rackhearth and all these characters up north. Lewin can just be our questing knight. He can basically just roll around and just, you know, punch all our enemies in the throat and do his thing. All right, yeah, beginning in the next episode too, Fay Enchantress will do the Chalice of Potions, which, what is that? Hero recruit rank for Damsel. It's an okay item. It's not like some crazy one. It does give us some chivalry, so it's certainly worth doing, but it's not like super pertinent. And again, here we're 8 turns away, so that will be it for now. Thanks again for joining, guys. Forza Lady. We'll see you guys back in the next episode. Cheers.